Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am always happy to have you here with me, guys. So first of all, it has been a month that I started posting almost every single day. I am so proud of myself for the commitment and the dedication and like all the passion and the energy that I'm pouring and putting in this project. I'm actually amazed by myself how I did so far, and this is the first time ever that I'm talking to a microphone and making videos and like sharing like very very personal things. So yeah, I am actually super super happy. I am very proud of myself, like I said, and I'm thinking actually to make a video where I'm doing like all the progress that I notice and all the things that happen in a month so I can summarize all the previous videos for someone who doesn't want to like view all the other videos. So I was thinking to make like a summary video of like a month. Please tell me if that could interest you, or like if you think it's a good idea. um I also wanted to usually before starting a video, I have an idea about what I'm going to talk about. And yesterday I was thinking about something to share, but now I just want to, you know, let it flow. I would say I'm going just to talk super freely without even like knowing what I'm gonna say. And I wanted to be honest with you guys and share stuff that's happening at the moment. So today I have been crying the whole day. I was feeling super stressed and overwhelmed and like sad. And it's actually related to my job. I think I outgrew my current position, my 9 to 5, and I feel like I am in present. But the thing is, if other people knew what I'm doing, like my current job and the circumstances and the conditions that I have, they will say, like, I'm super, super lucky. And I do feel lucky because I work remotely. I actually start whenever I want and I make a lot of money out of it. And so I'm super comfortable and I can work in my pajamas. I don't have to put a camera on in order to work, and my boss is actually not micromanaging me. He's trusting me fully with everything I'm doing, and I'm actually thriving in my job. Like I'm doing super well. I'm the superstar. But I don't know, like sometimes things for others look like super awesome, super amazing, like they're really good, like that success, etc. But if you check in with me, you would find that I am actually not happy. I'm super sad. I feel like I am so over my job, and not just my job. And this is how I knew this. So I was thinking how many months I have been working without any vacation, and I found out I have been working for 8 months straight without any vacation days, nothing, like no breaks, right? And I was like, okay, so maybe it's time for me to like take a little vacation, do something in order to, not have like like a burnout. But the funny thing is, when I thought about the fact that I'm going to take a vacation a few days, and after that I have to come back, I was furious. I was like, what's the point? Like, I'm gonna come back to my job anyway. So why I'm gonna take a vacation? It doesn't even sound fun because I will come back. And I imagined myself in my vacation already thinking about that I'm coming back. Like that this is gonna end soon. This is gonna end, like every day I'm gonna, well, this is like day two, day three, almost like over vacation. And that just pissed me off. So what I'm understanding from here is I outgrew the life that I'm living now. I am no longer aligned with my current situation, with my career, with everything that I have now. I feel like an alien, I would say. Like for me, like I'm like, this is crazy. I'm in present. I have to stay every single day in my spot and work like 8 to 9 hours every single day. And in order to breathe, I need to ask permission in order to have like a day or two, whatever. And that's not life, that's present for me. And I was like, just, I don't know, I'm like just fed up and so angry. And I cried so hard. I even like the funny part, I was crying during my shift, and like there's a client calling. I'm just wiping my tears, and I'm like, "Hi, hello, good morning. How are you today?" Like putting my fake voice, like it was like even my mom and sister were laughing like how I was like 5 seconds ago so emotional and like melting down whatever, and then I'm like, hi, how are you? And that's just fake, like I'm faking being okay, I'm not okay. And I think that's also has um like a part, like it's like linked to all the work I'm doing. It's linked to the identity shift, to like the core beliefs shift, etc. Like obviously because I'm changing an identity, like a whole identity, so whatever I'm having now, it would not be aligned with the new identity. And I feel like it's like now I am in between, so I am in the void, guys. Like I am not the same person I was, and I am not yet the person that I want to be. So the reason I am in the void, it makes things like super uncomfortable for me and not very easy and like difficult, and super emotional. So I feel a lot of like I don't know, like an ocean of emotions, and I'm someone who feels deeply, so you cannot imagine, guys, what I'm going through. And I feel tired. I actually was not going to make a video today. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a little make a little pause, and maybe like next week I'll continue, just to celebrate the month that I have been doing every day a video almost. But I needed to get this out of my chest, and the fact that I actually um was happy to do this now and I do it like naturally, it means that I do enjoy what I'm doing, and I do feel comfort in sharing my thoughts, sharing my feelings, and all the things that I go through in an apologetic way. And that actually made me happy. It means that I am very passionate about what I do, and this YouTube channel is actually helping me directly. Like I know I'm doing this for myself first, and also like sharing with others. But now I am 100% sure that the fact that I'm doing it for myself, it's actually like a therapy. So it's a win-win for me. I was very happy the fact that it was like the first thing that I wanted to do is take my new microphone and start talking and sharing all the things that I feel at the moment. And it's super raw and it's super, like, and the good thing is I can reflect. I can come back to my videos. I can, like see if, my feelings were just transitional or like something like deeper or whatever. So when I started thinking about my current job and how other people will view it as like a golden job, like I'm super lucky to have all what I'm having now, but at the same time for me it feels like present, like I'm not happy. I feel like, I'm trapped and etc. And I was thinking about all this and I was like, you know what? Um I'm going to make a timeline. I am going to do something. Okay, so maybe I'm not gonna quit at the moment because I do not want to act on my emotions. I learned that that would be like the stupid thing to do, because never take any decisions that can, like have an impact on on your life or my life in like the longest time based on emotions. So you have to clear everything and like be in like a neutral state, and then you can decide whatever you want to decide. So that's what I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna take a decision, but there is a but. Like that's like a progress for me. This is the first time that I'm saying this. I decided that like we're in May, and in September is like nothing is happening, like no shift, whatever. Like I don't know what's gonna happen. Like from May to September, I will quit my job in September. And the reason why I want to quit my job, so here's the thing. I was working in another place prior when it was like the pandemic, and I was in office, right? Like full time in office, and my job it was consulting. It's super fast paced, etc. And there was a lot of like drama, and I had to fake in my environment to survive, right? Like because you have to. That's how it is. And what happened is I reached a point where I had to make a decision somehow. Like the company was dissolving, and there was this like new boss coming in, etc. So it was like an opportunity for me. Like I was going to sign a new contract, and nothing will change. Obviously, like I will continue my job. Like all my colleagues, like signed the new contract. And when it comes to me, I was hesitant, and I was like, what if I just quit? What if I just, like I'm not happy, I'm tired, I'm done, so maybe it's time for me to quit. And it was like the hardest decision to make, especially it was like during pandemic, and everyone was like, "Oh, if you have your job, don't quit your job because you will not find something else and you'll be like unemployed, blah blah blah," stuff like that. I was like, and I remember I was crying and all that, and I quit. I was like, I'm gonna take a leap of faith. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna follow my guts. I'm gonna follow my intuition and what I'm feeling. And I did it. I quit. And the reason why I quit also because I wanted to change the industry where I'm working, because it was too much, like too much hustling, too much fast pace for me, etc. And like it's like a cycle. Like there's no end at it. And I was so hopeful. I wanted to just change the industry. And when I quit, I actually stayed 2 years without work. I was unemployed for 2 years. And during those 2 years, I actually did a lot. I started I actually not started but continued my hobby. I was When I was a kid, I loved painting and drawing, etc. And I did it. I even had like I set up like an Instagram page, and I was sharing all what I'm doing. I had like a lot of followers and a lot of interactions, and like people approaching me so I can put my work, etc. Like it was amazing, right? And at the same time, I tried to learn new skills. I tried to do some selling t-shirts online, drop shipping, whatever, hustling. I try to, become a designer, like clothes and stuff. I actually tried a lot of things and knocked on different doors, but nothing stick. Like it was not feeling right. Like, you know, I try and try and try, but it didn't click. It was not smooth enough for me. It was not working out. And I was desperate at the end of like my 2 years because I didn't see the light. I was like, what I have done, I had a job and whatever, and nothing is working out. And I was trying so hard to get off my industry because it was too much for me. But I couldn't find something that sticks, something that can give me like an income. And I was so angry because I saw other people doing it. It was like converting to other stuff, and they were doing well. Like, why not me? Like, why I couldn't do that? And I was, like, I'm gonna give up everything. I was crying every day. I'm a crier, guys, just so you know. So you're gonna hear me say I cry a lot. And I remember I was even like going out in the rain, and it was raining, and whatever. I was so dramatic. Oh my God. I was going in the neighborhood and like walking and crying. Walking and crying. I was like, why God? Why me, God? Why? Please, God, help me. I don't know what to do. Like, this is so hard. Oh my God, what should I do? Blah. I was always doing this. And then this company, just out of the blue, they contact me on LinkedIn, and I didn't even apply, or I didn't even like mention on my LinkedIn profile that I was like actively looking, whatever. And I had like a huge gap, like 2 years gap of like no working, and they just reached out to me. And I was like, oh, and it was the same industry that I was in. So I was pissed off. I didn't want to have anything to do with that. But my mom and sister was, like they were fed up with me because I was like a bummer. They were like, just try it. Do the interview. You have nothing to lose. Blah blah. And I was like, okay, whatever. I did an interview. I remember in my interview, I actually, it was a bad interview with my boss. He said something, and I was like defensive, and I was like, you know, I was not professional in the interview, and I was very rude in the way I was talking because I didn't really care. I just wanted to end. And guess what? He actually offered me the job on the spot, and I was like, he was like, "Oh, so if I give you the job now, would you take it?" I was like, well, I have to think about it because I have a lot of other offers lining up. So I need to reflect, and then I'll get back to you. I had nothing, guys. Absolutely nothing. It was like, okay. And then they offered me like a salary. It was twice what I was getting paid in my previous job, sorry. And after that, they were like, they called me back again like in a week. It was like, so did you take a decision? I was like, you know what, the money is not enough, I want this. And I gave just like a number just so they can get off my back. I didn't want the job because it was the same industry, and I hated that industry. And guess what, guys, they gave me what I wanted. They just gave me that money. I was like, what's happening? Like, why? Guys, I'm trying to get rid of you. Like, why you want me so bad? Like, I have 2 years gap on my resume. So, what do you want me to do? And my mom and my sister was like, you know what? You have to take this job. Absolutely have to take this job. This is no coincidence. This is meant to be. It's too good to be true. So, this is yours. And I took it. I took the job. Now it has been 3 years that I'm with my current position. I'm absolutely thriving when it comes to the money. I'm making a lot of money because I do have my base salary, and I have the bonuses. Like I have a percentage that I make on every sale. So, and I'm making a lot of sales. But there's a but. I feel trapped, money trapped. It's a luxurious prison. That's what it is. So I'm tired. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm sure 100% because I am doing this work, because I am doing the identity shift. So the new identity is no longer aligned with what I'm having now. So that's why I feel like I am fighting my current reality. And I am in between, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's not comfortable. It's like having your bottom between two chairs. So, and the chairs are like a little bit far from each, so you're not sitting comfortably, and you can fall basically. So, I don't know. I do not know. So I was like, I'm not gonna take any rush decisions. But here's the thing, there's a new timeline. This is what's happening. In September, I am quitting my job, and that's it. And you know what? My reasoning behind this is, hey, so the last time you did it, you didn't know what would be happening. You were so hopeless. You didn't have like no, like nothing, no plan B, nothing. And God gave you something that you never thought you would get. Maybe like the ideal because you still in your industry, but the money is good. Like the conditions, the time where you work, everything is like perfect. So, what if I trust God on this as well? And the fact that I have this desire of just stopping working, it means something, right? Like, what if I just trust God and know for a fact that the word is abundant, and if I have the job, I can have even better. So that's my reasoning. Like, I am sure that God will give me even better thing than what I have now. Anyway, I am just, I don't know. So I wanted to share with you this, and this is what is on my mind at the moment. I do feel tired. Maybe I just need like a vacation and everything will be like okay. But it's true that I don't have any more the desire to work. I do not want to have a 9 to 5 job anymore. I am not cut for that. I tried it now. I think it's like 5 years now, and I'm so over. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just for me. Like everyone can find their own thing. Like there's people who enjoy 9 to 5 and they're super happy, and I'm happy for them. Good for them. That's actually pretty awesome. So we're so different from each other. So every person has their own preferences, and every person is, like designed in a different way, and that's okay. That's what makes the word so beautiful and colorful, because like we're so different. And that's amazing, right? That's how we grow. This is how we become better, because we can see things from different perspective and create different things. We're not similar. So I just feel like for me, it's not good for me. It's not good for my soul. It's not good for my own happiness, my own peace, and my overall health. So I am going to continue working. I'm not stopping the identity shift uh, program that I'm doing and my project. I am not quitting. I am just honoring my emotions. I am accepting myself fully. I am accepting everything I feel, and everything is valid. And I acknowledge everything that I see and I feel and I say. And I sit with all that. And I trust God. So thank you for listening, and I hope you guys are happy in your lives. You can share with me like what's happening. Maybe like someone can say a nice thing to comfort me. I'm just kidding. Just the fact that I'm doing these videos, it makes me feel good. Like I feel good already by just talking out loud and saying all what I'm feeling at the moment. So have you guys a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.